What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and I want to start off by saying the degenerates and myself were the first ones to FUD Lilly Finance. So everyone else FUDing after us is just a bunch of posers. We were doing it before it was cool. I just think it's hilarious that everybody in the wolf pack is turning on Lilly Finance, but that's expected, right? Let me explain. Well, 99% of the reason why people know about Lilly Finance is because they're associated with Saitama. And now they have Del Crypto on their team now. And so because of Del Crypto and mostly because of Saitama, people know about Lilly Finance even more. If you do recall, Brad Beatty did speak at the saitamask event. I mean, he was a nervous wreck at that event, right? It was so awkward watching that live.
In research, big data, a bunch of other secret stuff we're working on.
This guy is so awkward.
I'm a little nervous. We're gonna roll out the use case white paper. Probably a little bit.
Dude, this guy is freaking out. He's so nervous, bro.
But he did speak. Now, if it wasn't for Saitama, this would just be another SHIT coin. I mean, it is an SHIT coin. I think it's a big scam. I mean, I have no proof, right? But I think it's just a huge money grab. The marketing wall is ridiculous. And now it's even more ridiculous. And we'll get to that in a minute, right? I've been calling it a scam forever, right? And I'll put a link to the video in the cards in the description down below where I made a video called Del Crypto X Lilly Finance, the money grab, right? Because they needed a big influencer like him to shill and get the token out, the word about the token to the masses. I think that Brad Beatty's in some trouble. I think that they need money, right? If you do recall, right, they are accused of defrauding the government, out of $3.8 million worth of N95 masks, right? The COVID masks, yeah, they're accused of defrauding the government. Now that case is still ongoing. We don't know if it's true or false, right? But I think that he needs money. And what better way to do it than in crypto? Now, I'm not making this video to hype up the wolf pack, right? Because I think Saitama has their own problems, but this video is about Lilly Finance, right? Obviously, this and many other reasons are why I think that this is just another money grab. As you can see, Brad Beatty did make a book back in 2012 about his daughter. Now, here's the thing. I hate to bring a young girl into this because she's not at fault at all. I just think some of the things her dad is doing, I think it's just scummy. I think that this whole product's a money grab, and I think that, unfortunately, she's caught in the crosshairs. She's a little girl. Like, kids are always innocent. They don't know what's going on, right? So I don't fault her at any of this. And people who think I'm, talking about a little girl, you're out of your mind. I would never do that, right? You never have bad kids. You only have bad parents. And that's one thing I learned in life. Before I get all the Lilly Finance people telling me I'm talking bad about a little girl, you're out of your mind. It's about her dad, right? Now, as you can see, this book didn't do so well. Only has 5 ratings, not very popular. And I mean, as you can tell by the reviews, obviously, it's a bestseller, right? Now let's move on to Del Crypto, because you guys have to understand, this guy is a mega shiller. He blocks anyone who doesn't agree with him, right? If you do not confirm his bias, right, he will block you, even for the most the smallest dumb things, right? I already told a story on why I got blocked. Just Moonshot got blocked. A lot of people in this space are getting blocked by Del Crypto, and I don't know why he's doing that, but this is what he does. Now, what really raised red flags for me is that, remember when they announced Del Crypto to be part of their leadership team? Del Crypto, one day before that announcement, makes a video about his opinion analysis on Lilly Finance. His opinion. How the frick can you have an opinion analysis on a token you're part of? Like, you're a board member, right? You are a guy, and they're I don't even know what he does. What does he do? Chief of Healthcare Technology and Blockchain, whatever the frick that means, right? He's that guy, right? So he's making these videos addressing the FUD, addressing the big marketing wallet as a member of their team already. How insane is that? Isn't that like batshit crazy? But people, it's like, how can we take this guy seriously? And he goes on this justification tour about the tokenomics. And he was saying, right, if we go to the tokenomics, the marketing wallet is 15%. That's absolutely nutty. And if you think about the fact that half the supply is burned, that's double, right? That's double. So here's the thing. When you watch one of his videos, you learn that he says we need a big marketing wallet for a key opinion leader, right? That the medical industry is crazy and we have to pay a lot of people money to be brand ambassadors for Lilly Finance in order to compete with the big dogs. But then it's like, are we medical insurance? Because the whole project makes no sense. Are we medical insurance? Are we a resource to help people find what's the best healthcare to get? Like, what exactly is our use case? It's kind of scatterbrained. It doesn't really make any sense. It's filled with a bunch of feel-good words to tug at your heartstrings so you buy into this project. And I think, and I'm sorry to say this, I think he's using his daughter as a way to do this, right? I just don't think it's right. I think it's scummy. I think it's wrong, right? But he's doing it. If you watch the AMAs on Ryan Patty's videos, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a feel-good story. That's pretty much what it is. I think it is going to be the biggest pump and one of the biggest pump and dumps of the year. Is it a safe launch? I don't know, right? The launch is tonight. Scott Herman came out with a video earlier today talking about how he's going to have TARP on the show and how they're going to be like, you know, pretty much it's not a safe token to buy. It's going to be bad to buy. I'm not sure how true that is. Again, I think that, you know, TARP is a little connected to Saitama, and I do think it's a good project. I still think they need to just kind of distance themselves from the Saitama community, because Scott Herman's obviously mad. Obviously, he's mad. He says, no way, I wouldn't touch Lilly Finance with Del Crypto's penis. Scott Herman never says shit like that. So he's obviously pissed, which is absolutely hilarious, right? I mean, I think that, you know, Scott Herman's one of the biggest Saitama maxis out there, and it just kind of butthurt that they decided to cut ties with Saitama. But people are upset, right? So, you know, Just Moonshot and TARP are going to be going on Scott Herman's show, who's their marketing guy, right? Everyone's kind of tied in this space, right? They're going to be talking about how they don't think the contract is safe. Now, I'm not sure if the contract's out. I'm not sure how, you know, Just Moonshot got the actual contract address, but I guess they have it, and they're saying that it's not a safe token to launch. Now, since they separated from Saitama, they made a new contract. So that's the reason why things are different now, right? They kind of switched up. They wanted to launch on Uniswap and those sorts of things. So we'll have to see. I'm going to cover the launch live on my channel, right? It's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to cover it live on my channel to see if there's some sort of shitstorm going down, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of this situation? I think that it's obviously a pump and dump, but I think it's crazy, all the infighting going on right now. It's crazy to see how things can change in 2 months. I have to give myself a pat on the back again, because the D-Gens have been calling this shit from day one. You know, we'll see what happens, but let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.